Imagine spending over $1 million on a vehicle. Not a supercar, not a yacht, but a recreational vehicle. Sounds crazy, right? Well, what if that recreational vehicle could take you literally anywhere on Earth? What if it could survive Arctic winters and Sahara summers without needing a single hookup? What if it had more technology than a Tesla, more luxury than a Bentley, and more capability than a military vehicle? On your screen is the EarthRoamer SX. This is not just the most expensive recreational vehicle in America. It is arguably the most capable expedition vehicle ever built. And today, we are diving deep into every inch of this $1.2 million beast to see if it is actually worth the price of a luxury home. Let's check it out. Before we start, here is what you need to know. The EarthRoamer SX starts at $1,090,000, but most buyers spend between $1.17 and $1.2 million once they add their custom features. That is not a typo. But here is the thing. There are over 450 of these vehicles on the road today, so clearly someone thinks they are worth it. Built in Decano, Colorado, by a company that has been perfecting expedition vehicles since 1998, the SX represents nearly 3 decades of off-grid innovation. This is the flagship. The ultimate. The vehicle that makes every other recreational vehicle look like a camping trailer. So what do you actually get for $1.2 million? Buckle up, because this thing is packed with features that will blow your mind. First things first, this thing is massive. We are talking 34 feet long, 8 feet wide, and 12 feet tall. But here's where it gets interesting. The entire shell is made from a single piece of carbon fiber. Not fiberglass like regular recreational vehicles. Carbon fiber. The same material they use in fighter jets and Formula One cars. This is not just marketing hype. The body is meticulously crafted using vacuum infusion process technology. This creates a monocoque-structured shell that is not only lighter than traditional recreational vehicle materials, but also significantly stronger and more robust. Now, why does this matter? 3 reasons. It is incredibly strong. It is ridiculously light. And it provides insulation that will keep you comfortable whether you are in Death Valley or Alaska. And here is the kicker. The whole exterior is coated in EarthRoamer's proprietary X-Guard body protection, which basically means you can power wash it clean after driving through mud. And those inevitable tree scratches? They wipe right off. This coating makes the paint durable for many years despite the harsh terrain. But what moves this beast? A Duramax 6.6-liter turbo diesel V8 engine pumping out 350 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. That is serious power for a vehicle this size. And it is sitting on a Chevrolet Silverado 6500 heavy-duty chassis with an Allison 6-speed automatic transmission. Translation? This thing drives like a premium truck, not a lumbering recreational vehicle. Despite its large size, the vehicle is designed to be maneuverable, with a turning radius that allows it to navigate tight trails and narrow roads. Moving to the front, you will immediately notice the custom all-aluminum bumper and bull bar. But this is not just for looks. This is extremely durable construction built for serious work. Built into it, a 16,500-pound worn winch with synthetic line. That is powerful enough to pull another fully loaded recreational vehicle out of trouble. The winch is attached to the Factor 55 flat link to help you out with closed-loop winching and overall towing scenarios. There is also an array of Baja Designs LED lights that can literally turn night into day. These lights are customizable to the client's preference for optimum viewing results in any time or weather conditions. The base of this vehicle is also fitted with rock lights and chassis lights, which help to light up the bottom of the recreational vehicle when driving. This is military-grade night vision that detects heat signatures. So if there is a deer on the road in complete darkness, you will see it way before your headlights catch it. This is your onboard camera source for surveillance on the road. Underneath the front, we can also find access to the airflow system for connecting to the air suspension system to utilize the compressed air for other purposes as well. Now check out these tires. 43-inch military-grade Goodyear tires on double beadlock wheels. These are also called speedlock rims. and they have been efficiently tested for durability and strength up to 80 miles per hour without overheating. But they will also crawl over boulders like they are not even there. This ensures that the recreational vehicle is capable of undertaking all kinds of terrain situations such as snow or mud, as well as running efficiently at high speeds to any camping destination. And the suspension is where EarthRoamer really shows off. It is a 4-corner independent air ride suspension system. Each corner adjusts independently, which means 2 things. 1. You can level the camper perfectly on any terrain, even if you are parked on a rocky hillside. And 2. You can raise this thing up to 30 inches of ground clearance. That is higher than most lifted pickup trucks. In combination with this air ride suspension system, the vehicle is able to drive extremely comfortably like a luxurious SUV and provides 3 driving heights for the recreational vehicle. The ride quality rivals luxury SUVs, even fully loaded, and that is thanks to custom valved Fox shocks working in perfect harmony with the air suspension. The SX cabin comes equipped with 4 side doors, 2 on the driver's side and 2 on the passenger side. All of these doors are equipped with door panel controls for the windows and locks, as well as storage underneath the doors. Furthermore, there is a step panel which reveals itself when the door is opened in order to allow for easier first-step access into the cockpit area. On the driver's side, you will find several key access points. Right after the driver's door, there is a compartment that houses the 2 5-gallon cassette cartridges. This is the preferred way of managing black water when on an adventure trip. No traditional recreational vehicle dump stations required. Further back, we have access to a dual diesel tank with locking fill caps that have a capacity to hold 100 gallons of fuel. That gives you anywhere from 900 to 1,200 miles of range depending on driving conditions. We also have on that side a 30-amp shore power connection point for external power connection, though you will rarely need it given the solar capabilities. There is also a fully electric 8-foot-long awning with LED lights that pulls out and retracts with the push of a button. The awning is also high wind sensitive, thereby allowing it to retract automatically when the wind speed becomes too much. From the rear of the passenger side of the vehicle, we have access to the insulated freshwater tank with 120-gallon capacity, which is covered securely with locking fill caps. Also, there is access for the hot and cold water shower with a reel hose, allowing for external washing of on-site debris before entering into the cabin. This is perfect for washing gear, pets, or yourself after a muddy adventure. Furthermore, one is able to find a 30-amp exterior outlet which can be used to connect external appliances that are needed for the outdoor camping experience. Here is where the SX absolutely destroys regular recreational vehicles. The EarthRoamer does not have service bays scattered around the base of it like traditional recreational vehicles do. Instead, there is one dedicated insulated storage garage, which spans the whole depth of the back. We are talking about a heated space that is approximately 2.5 feet high and 4 feet wide. This is capable of carrying any size of cargo, ranging from mountain climbing kit to skiing gear and lots more. You can fit mountain bikes, skis, kayaks, camping gear, basically an entire adventure shop. And it is accessible from both sides with slide-out trays, so you are never digging around in the back. The slide-out trays make accessing gear effortless. No more crawling deep into storage compartments. Plus, there is an integrated stepladder, bottle jack, axe, shovel, and that exterior hot and cold shower we mentioned. Right at the back of the recreational vehicle is found another unique feature, the EarthRoamer storage box. It can be rotated to the side in order to be used efficiently for other purposes and folded onto the back to allow for anchorage while traveling. By default, it comes empty for maximum storage. However, there is an option to convert it into an exterior kitchen, which contains a whole lot of accessories. You can transform it into a fully equipped outdoor kitchen with a Traeger smoker for low and slow barbecue, a propane grill or the Blackstone griddle for quick meals, or even a pizza oven for gourmet outdoor dining. There is a slide-out table for food prep, storage above for grilling accessories and firewood, and a MOLLE panel for accessories. On top of the storage box is also found a storage rack, which could be customized to either a bike rack or a Pelican storage rack as desired by the client. Speaking of which, their vertical bike system holds 4 bikes way more securely than traditional horizontal racks. making them easier to load and more stable during off-road driving. We also have a spare tire, which is first of all full size, as well as bumper mounted to allow for easy removal when needed. Oh, and there is another 16,500-pound worn winch back here on the rear bumper for self-removal in the event of getting stuck, plus a 2-inch hitch rated for 10,000 pounds of towing. This is capable of towing lightweight trailers. Now here is where this vehicle separates itself from literally every other recreational vehicle on the market. Most recreational vehicles claim to be off-grid capable. The SX actually delivers. Here is the setup: an 18,000 watt-hour lithium battery bank that is expandable to 24,000 watt-hours if you need it with an additional battery. For perspective, that is more battery capacity than some electric cars. This allows the camper to operate efficiently on the solar system for a considerable period of time without the need for the electricity grid. Charging that battery is easily done using the 4 solar panels on the roof that produce approximately 1,600 watts of electricity. And yes, you can walk on them. EarthRoamer literally designed them as a rooftop deck. They are fully walkable for rooftop lounging. But that is not all. There are dual alternators providing over 3,000 watts of charging while you drive or idle at camp. And if weather gets bad and your batteries drop low, the system can automatically start the engine to recharge. It will do this in the middle of the night without waking you up. And the inverter generates 9,000 watts. That is triple what most recreational vehicles have. You can literally run the air conditioning all day in full sun while cooking on an induction stove and still have power left over. This provides silent, reliable power no matter where you roam. And speaking of comfort, the climate system runs entirely on diesel. No propane tanks to refill, just the same 100-gallon diesel tank that powers the truck. This means you do not have to carry or refill any other fuel sources. The whole camper has 3 independent climate zones: the crew cab, which houses the cockpit, the main living area, and the dedicated sleeping area over the crew cab. Each one is controlled separately, ensuring everyone's comfort preferences are met. In winter, the diesel heating system will keep you warm in temperatures that would freeze regular recreational vehicles solid. These systems are incredibly efficient, meaning we can go deep into the winter and still be completely warm and comfortable. Plus, there is a complete frost protection system and winterization capability using the onboard air compressor. For water, you have got 120 gallons of fresh water in insulated tanks, plus 40 gallons of gray water capacity. But here is what matters: 3-stage filtration with sediment removal, carbon filtering, and UV sterilization. The water coming out of your taps is cleaner than most city water supplies. Hot water is instant, diesel heated, unlimited supply via the diesel heater. No waiting, no running out. Step into the crew cab, and you are greeted with luxury level finishes from the factory Lariat package or equivalent. But EarthRoamer takes it way further. They extensively modify these cabs to integrate seamlessly with the camper systems. The dashboard is adorned with high-tech gadgets to survey and utilize the vehicle to maximum efficiency. The dashboard has multiple screens showing feeds from cameras all around the vehicle. Forward-looking infrared thermal imaging, front bumper camera, rooftop overhead view, rear camera, and the rearview mirror, that is actually a screen showing a constant rear view. Upfitter switches control the extensive LED off-road lighting package. For vehicles with auxiliary lights, a Switch Pros system provides expanded control options. All off-road lights are paired with the factory high beams, allowing you to create custom lighting scenes and activate them instantly with one switch. Now, here is something unique to EarthRoamer. This is a true 4-wheel drive truck with a full transfer case. Most 4-wheel drives give you 2-wheel high, 4-wheel high, and 4-wheel low. The SX adds a 4th option, 2-wheel low. This gives you all the low-range gearing for crawling over obstacles, but frees up the steering so you can take tight switchbacks without that 4-wheel drive binding. This is genius engineering that allows you to navigate really tight trails. And that air suspension controller by your knee? You can also control it from your phone anywhere in the vehicle. It automatically compensates for trailer, tongue weight, and even crosswinds on the highway. It automatically maintains level ride height, regardless of load. There is also a built-in 50-watt General Mobile radio service radio for communication during group trail rides. The interior of the cockpit by default comes with 2 comfortable and durable leather seats, which are customizable to fabric seats alongside storage platforms which occupy the rear area of the crew cab. EarthRoamer provides the option to upgrade and occupy up to 4 crew cabin seats with 2 seats in front and 2 behind, or add a center jump seat for 5, or do dog platforms with storage underneath. There are also other options, such as the 2/3 storage platform with 1 rear seat. But the best part? There is a direct pass-through to the camper. No going outside in bad weather. We can enter through a sliding door without having to go outside the motorhome. Just walk straight through. The entrance door presents the access to the living area, and it is a very strong full-height door with a fixed visibility cutout window that is integrated with window shades. The door is also equipped with a highly secure lock with the Chevrolet entry system, as well as a door grab handle. On opening the door, an electronic stair of 3 flights opens up, greeting you on your way into the luxurious comfort that awaits within the living area. Walking through the widest entry door EarthRoamer has ever built, 26 inches, you immediately notice 2 things. First, the quality. This is not recreational vehicle level craftsmanship. This is custom home quality. At the first instance, the interior space presents quite a different feeling when compared to the exterior. The intense assurance of a rugged all-terrain beastly exterior suddenly translates into a calming, reassuring impression of an exquisitely finished interior space. Second, the technology. There are 2 screens right at the entrance. The Ghost camera system with 360-degree coverage and night vision, constantly recording everything around the vehicle, and the C-Zone control screen, your command center for literally everything. Control in the SX is made possible with the use of a touchscreen tablet from C-Zone, which shows us all the data within the recreational vehicle. This screen monitors and controls your battery levels, solar input, tank levels such as freshwater and gray water levels, temperature in all 3 zones, all lighting, water pumps and filtration, air conditioning and heating, the awning deployment, and door locks for every entrance, including cab, camper, garage, and all exterior storage. It can even remotely start the truck or enable auto charge mode that starts the engine automatically if batteries drop below threshold. Also included is another 7-inch touchscreen in the bunk area, which allows you to control these same features from the sleeping area. Let us start off with the sleeping area. A folding ladder leads to the cabin bed or bunk above the cockpit. But the crown jewel? The Cabover bunk, with a California king-size bed above the crew cab. It is well furnished with a California king-size bed, and the area is surrounded by 4 glass windows, 2 on each side, as well as a glass roof hatch that gives a great view of the celestial sky. This provides panoramic views for stargazing. Privacy is ensured, of course, with the provision of adequate blackout screens and window shades or blinds. There is included wireless charging and storage cabinets on both sides, as well as storage underneath the mattress. Entertainment is also ensured with the provision of an LED television and a soundbar for bedroom entertainment. For more cabinetry, you also have a dedicated shoe rack just at the entrance before you climb onto the bunk. Another control panel up here with full C-Zone access allows you to control everything from bed. Wide steps with grab handles make accessing the bunk easy. Or use the quick access step built into a cabinet with an overhead grab handle. The Cabover bed area also has its own climate-controlled air conditioning, just so that the heating or cooling conditions of the sleeping area can be regulated separately from the rest of the living spaces. Insulated barn doors separated from the crew cab for thermal efficiency, while maintaining pass-through access. Opening the door directly opposite the entrance reveals the dry bath. The wet bath is where EarthRoamer really shows refinement. At 6 feet 10 inches tall, it is the most spacious wet bath they have ever created. Its exquisite 36 inches by 48 inches bath stall is zoned out from the toilet with a glass shower door, which provides a dry area from the toilet when in use, giving it a more distinctive luxury upgrade. The whole bathroom comes with elaborate finishings to all the walls and floors, along with other essential fittings. Slate back wall, teak accents throughout, completely waterproof but giving that spa aesthetic. A waterproof teak bench for seated showering. A relocated vanity with actual countertop space for your toiletries. This includes a very comfortable toilet seat, a corner sink with a quartz countertop, and a rain shower with provisions to be used as a hand shower as well. The toilet has exterior cassette access. No black tanks, no dump stations, just a 5-gallon cartridge you remove from outside. Medicine cabinet, under sink storage, bathroom vent fan, full shower capability with excellent drainage. This does not feel like a recreational vehicle bathroom. It feels like a boutique hotel. Beside the bathroom is the cabinet for clothes hanging at the top and a set of drawers below for more clothing and accessory storage. It comes equipped with charging outlets as well to enable plugging in of devices as required. Forward of the bathroom, there is a full-depth closet with a hanging rod for clothes, access to the 120-volt AC breakers, and 3 full-depth drawers for folded items. Right across from the bathroom is the really beautiful kitchen. It is a total makeover as it is a whole lot larger and spacious, adding a more comfortable zone for all cooking activities. Now, let us talk about this kitchen. This is not a kitchenette. This is a full galley that would make professional chefs jealous. Depending on the base option, the kitchen galley by default comes in 2 variants of large and small, with the smaller galley fitting in more cabinet storage to compensate for the counter reduction. All the finishings in this area are customizable to the client's taste, from the layout and the optional appliances. The countertop, stunning quartz, granite, or porcelain depending on your choice. But here's the magic trick. The default setup includes a well-finished quartz countertop, which has an induction cooktop. The burners are invisible, built right into the counter surface. Some versions have a 3-burner induction stovetop covered with a chopping board when not in use. Place your induction cookware down, and it heats instantly. No visible burners, no hot surface to worry about. When you are done cooking, wipe it down. It is a countertop again. Need more space? There is a slide-out countertop extension. The worktop area is now fitted with a sink that allows for the placement of different combinations of chopping boards and accessories to allow for more efficient usage of the kitchen space. The sink is professional-grade stainless steel with full household pressure. There is a separate filtered drinking water faucet and a soap dispenser. Below, a microwave, convection oven, and broiler combo. On the opposite side of the kitchen is found a dedicated fridge, freezer, and microwave console, positioned lower than normal for easier access. And check this out, a massive 10 cubic foot fridge-freezer combo. The very large fridge freezer is made in such a manner that it looks similar to the traditional fridge at home with the ability to preserve all food requirements for a long adventure. Full refrigerator on top. 2 independently controlled drawers below. Configure them as freezers, fridges, or one of each depending on your trip. And on top of it is nicely set a conventional microwave as well. Storage? Everywhere. The base cabinets of the kitchen pretty much comprise customizable spaces to the client's needs. However, by default, it comes with a very large space underneath the cooktop, which may carry an optional washer-dryer or a fridge-freezer combo, or be left as just a very large pantry space. It is your choice. Also in the kitchen is a pull-out pantry space, which can be fitted with an optional wine fridge and other storage compartments, and even a retractable coffee machine to the client's specifications. However, by default, you would expect to get the featured drawer cabinet which holds in the cutlery in a very fancy manner. Oversized drawers for cookware. There is also a hidden drawer where all your cutting knives are held in place using special magnet holds, thereby helping to keep your kitchen well organized throughout the trip. There is a dedicated silverware drawer, a magnetic holder for Japanese shun knives, which are included, and a wine rack holding 5 bottles plus all your wine glasses and tools. There is a dedicated pull-out window over the countertop of the kitchen which lets in a tremendous amount of daylighting, as well as an upper cabinet which has the option to be fitted with padded supports to ensure that all glasswares are properly kept in place even through the bumpiest rides. Upper cabinets with the optional quiet ride dish management system, individual foam slots that protect your dishes even on the roughest trails. Plus, the SX also comes included with a central vacuuming system with dedicated points that you could sweep debris into or plug a Hoover hose in designated outlets to ensure that the recreational vehicle is always tidy. Sweep-in points throughout the camper keep everything clean. Further on from the kitchen, upon an LED-lit and elevated platform, is found the lounge area. The rear dinette is where things get really special. It is very comfortably furnished, with leather-padded seats on both sides of it. L-shaped seating for 4 to 6 people, surrounded by 270 degrees of dual-pane frameless glass windows. Apart from the breathtaking 270-degree view of the exterior scenery, this is made possible with the provision of 3 double-glazed tinted pull-up windows on both of the rear sides and back. This area is actually a great chill-out area within the recreational vehicle. These all come fitted with window blinds and sunscreens to ensure the perfect touch of privacy. Every window has bug screens and blackout shades. The views, absolutely stunning. The table adjusts 3 ways. It is a central adjustable table capable of sitting 4 to 6 people comfortably, dining mode with leaves extended for full meals, coffee table mode at lowered height for movie watching, or sleeping mode. When used as an extra sleeping area, the table is reclinable to the base floor within a click of a switch, and the sofas of the seating are adjusted to create another king-size mattress, which can comfortably provide sleeping for 4 people. The table drops completely flat into a full-size bed. And yeah, it slides in multiple directions for perfect positioning. It comes equipped with a huge drop-down 4K LED smart television screen from the ceiling, which is button-controlled. There is a touch panel controlling the water pumps, dinette lighting, and the 42-inch 4K television that rises from a cabinet. Full soundbar included for immersive audio. Now, here is where EarthRoamer truly shines. To understand the magnitude to which this motorhome can be customized, it is necessary to take a look at their offerings. Nearly everything is customizable. On the EarthRoamer website, there are 4 distinct floor plan variants to choose from. There are 4 floor plans named after Colorado mountains, which are all 14ers. Each offers different kitchen sizes and sleeping arrangements. Mount Chavano features a large kitchen galley with a dinette that seats 6 people comfortably and easily converts to a California king-sized bed that sleeps 4 people. Mount Princeton features a shorter kitchen galley with extra clothes, cabinet with a dinette that seats 6 people comfortably and easily converts to a California king-sized bed that sleeps 4 people. Mount Columbia features a larger kitchen galley with a dinette that seats 6 people comfortably and easily converts to a 4-bunk bed arrangement that comfortably sleeps 6 people. And Mount Elbert features a shorter kitchen galley with extra clothes cabinet with a dinette that seats 6 people comfortably and easily converts to a 4-bunk bed arrangement that comfortably sleeps 6 people. But beyond that, whatever the choice of floor plan, the SX model comes customizable to so many features. Exterior color in literally any shade, interior wood species, grain patterns, and stain colors. Countertop materials, including quartz, granite, and porcelain. Backsplash designs. They will even do custom topographic maps, flooring materials, interior fabrics, and other materials. Leather and fabric choices for upholstery. Cockpit seating arrangements. Additional seating in the cockpit. Appliance selections such as the wine fridge, a washer and dryer, coffee maker, and lots more. Camera and lighting packages. Entertainment systems. EarthRoamer has an online builder tool where you can design your dream vehicle, save it, and refine it over time. Connectivity. There is also placed on top of the recreational vehicle a high-speed satellite receiver which assures you of reliable internet transmission even in the most remote places. Starlink satellite internet is mounted on the modular roof rack. High-speed internet from desert valleys to mountain peaks. Security? The integrated lock system means one key fob controls everything. Crew cab doors, camper entry, storage garage, all exterior boxes. Plus the Ghost camera system recording 24 hours a day, 7 days a week with night vision. Warranty? All EarthRoamer vehicles come with a 3-year or 36,000-mile warranty on the habitat and all customizations, plus the standard chassis warranty from Chevrolet. So how do you actually buy one? You will need a $175,000 initial deposit and a signed sales agreement. Then wait 7 to 10 months while they handcraft your vehicle at their Colorado facility in Dacono. You can actually schedule tours to watch your SX being built. It is like watching your dream come to life. All vehicles are handcrafted at EarthRoamer's Dacono, Colorado facility, where buyers can watch their vehicle being assembled. So here is the bottom line. Is the EarthRoamer SX worth $1.2 million? If you are just looking for a way to camp on weekends, absolutely not. Buy a regular recreational vehicle. But if you want true off-grid capability, and I mean actually living off-grid for weeks or months without hookups, there is nothing else like it. If you want to drive through Alaska in winter, cross the Australian outback in summer, or explore South America for a year straight, this is your vehicle. If you are planning to cross continents, chase perfect surf breaks, photograph wildlife in remote locations, or simply escape civilization for extended periods, the SX provides everything you need. This is not a recreational vehicle. It is a mobile luxury home with military-grade capability. It is a life support system for serious adventure. It is 27 years of expedition experience refined into one extraordinary machine. It is a complete life support system designed to take you anywhere on Earth in comfort and style. From the carbon fiber shell to the 18,000 watt-hour battery bank, from the forward-looking infrared thermal camera to the diesel climate control, from the 43-inch tires to the California king bed with a view, from its sophisticated electrical systems to its luxurious interior to its military-grade off-road capability, every detail is engineered for one purpose: taking you anywhere on Earth in absolute comfort. Every detail reflects nearly 3 decades of expedition experience. So is it worth $1.2 million? For the right buyer, it is priceless. For more information or to start designing your own EarthRoamer SX, visit EarthRoamer.com or contact their sales team at EarthRoamer.com or call them at area code 303-833-7330. Now, if you will excuse me, I need to go check my bank account and start having very unrealistic dreams. Thanks for watching. See you on the next adventure. See you out on the trails, or more likely, off them entirely.